Hey folks, I'm Sean C. Davis, and I have started another project. I start too many projects, but I had this idea the other day, and I felt like I had to go after it. Because school just got out for the year. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I was like, let's find something fun for us to work on over the summer. And we don't spend a lot of time playing video games in our house, and the ones that we do, we usually do something that's semi-educational. And I thought, what's more educational than building the game itself? And so my 8-year-old daughter and I are going to team up to build a game together. I have no idea how this is going to go. I've never designed a game. I did one time. I built a JavaScript application that was more of an e-learning module for a corporate client. So there was some gamification in it. It was kind of a take on Angry Birds. So I learned a lot at that time, and I did way too much math. But this time, I want to get deeper. I want the thing to actually feel really solid, fast, performant. I want to build something legitimately good, but at the same time, I want to work closely with my daughter. I want her to see it, feel it, and really help shape it. And so I was kind of working through how exactly this would work. And what I landed on was that I'm going to be architect and builder. So I will basically developer. I'll figure out how to make the things work, and I'll suggest where we go next. But for the most part, it's going to be daughter who really drives this. So she's going to be my artist, and she's going to draw the scenes and everything, and she's going to drive the gameplay. I'm really only going to push back. At least my plan is to only really push back if I just think something's not going to work logically. And I said, give me all your hopes and dreams. So I want to give you all updates throughout the summer as we make progress on this thing. And so last week, I just went and spun up our very first MVP just so that I could give her a list to start contributing and something initially to react to. And so our working project here is called Project Strawberry. And all it is a little tiny garden world. And I got way too excited about this thing actually working, because it took a little bit to work to figure out the stack we're going to use, the right isomorphic layout and view. I mean, they're just all these things I know. I think in the back of my head, I knew you had to think about with video games, but I'm not a big gamer. And so it's really fascinating to work through this. And so you can't really do much. Basically, we did have to establish some sort of rules. And so that's what I did and gave her something to react to. So we can use the arrow keys here, and we can see in the console, as I move, it shows where I am on the board and the type of tile that I'm on. So we really only have a few things. We have flowers, trees, grass, water, dirt, path, strawberries, and rocks. And I think that's everything. And so we put these rules in where, okay, I can't go off the board, and I can't go into the water. I can't go through trees. I can go over flowers, but I can't go over rocks, and go over strawberries too. And so what I'm going to do next is I gave her a list of, here are the things I want you to draw. And she saw this, so she was able to look at this on the computer and kind of draw her take of them. And so she's going to give me, I think what we're going to end up doing is 2 versions of most of these tiles. And then my hope is that I can snap a picture of them, and then she's just going to draw them with a pen. And then I can hopefully vectorize and maybe even thicken them up or change just slight adjustments to the style for the screen. And so, vectorize them so that we can zoom in and zoom out as we need to, and then color them through the game and not need to rely on the color coming through the scan or whatever. And I think we can play with a lot that way, because then we can mess with shadows and things like that. And she gave me this long list of all these ideas. I'm hoping to take a few of them, maybe make this board a little bit bigger, maybe add the ability to collect something. But this is the beginning of an adventure. I am really excited for this one. And I think we're going to probably keep this thing browser based. So far, it's working okay. If it gets really big, we'll have to figure out exactly what to do. But that's my plan. I want to keep it browser based. I want to see if we can rely almost exclusively on Netlify primitives. And yeah, let's build a legit game and see if we can do it all on the web, do it all with Netlify's infrastructure. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to give you what will probably amount to weekly updates. This was the first one, so I'll see you next time. I'm Sean C. Davis. Thanks for watching.